welcome to another one of our videos today. Today we're going to cover the age-old question of, are AI artists considered true artists? And hello, my fellow Rumble users, and we're going to jump straight into this question right away. There's a lot of controversy that surrounds this question, chat. Is that because people have very much differing views and perspectives about it. And in order to answer this question on my side, chat, we have to consider what art and artist means. What art can vary for a lot of people significantly across context. For example, what I consider art can mean many things. For example, what I'm doing right now is considered a visual and performing art because I'm making something that you guys can listen to and understand. That's the same thing as art through a canvas and painting something. For example, let's say I'm going through something bad right now. I'm going through pain. If I want to do it through the visual and performing arts, I would simply talk to you guys on the camera right now, just as I am doing. We'd edit it using an editing software, then we'd post it online. That's the same thing for art in that we think of what pain means, communicate it in the paper. We think of what's going on, communicate it through the canvas, sorry. Then we draw it on that canvas, and then we have a finished product. Obviously, you still have to do some tweaking here and there, but it still results in something. For example, the video, through the visual and performing arts. The video is still something, it's expression. That's the same thing for art too, the final product of whatever pain means in terms of that art, which means expression. Expression that's turned into meaning that people can hear, see, and understand. So for me, art can mean a lot of things. Now, moving on to what other people think of the word art and artist. Some people think of art, as I said, through many different contexts. But as a word of art in itself, some people, I think this is where the ideological divide comes. Some people only care about art in terms of the end product. No matter if it's not original or not, there's definitely this ideological divide that I've been seeing here. There's one side that really doesn't care about who created the art or whatever was behind it. Rather, it's only about what was the art in itself. Alright? If y'all think about it, think of Picasso's painting. Some people only care about the art in itself. What does it represent? What does it show? Not the person or drawing hours that it took to create it. Some people only care about the painting in itself, not the person who painted it or what was behind it. While people on the other side of this ideological divide, for example, both care about the originality, whatever was behind it. They also care about the end product too, obviously. And they want to, this side wonders is it original? Is there something that's legit behind it? I think that's where this ideological debate intensifies because with the use of AI today, what people now can consider art or consider an artist to be can differ significantly across many contexts. For first context, for example, can we consider art still true art if someone used AI to come up with ideas for a given art? Is it still original in that the artist still paints it, but the idea came up from AI? Or what about fully painted art by AI? For me, Chad, I think fully painted art by AI definitely lacks that originality. There definitely isn't some, there is no human aspect behind it, at least for my example and what I think. And I know in like an art club, alright? Very much as a sophomore in my high school year, I wanted to be a little more curious and join out new people, find out new people. So I joined this art club, and what they said while they were presenting themselves, AI art is not real art. And as of for that reason, it made me think and kind of make this video as a reason, partially speaking. I love this because it's such a controversial question that there isn't any given clear answer. But as for my own stance on this chat, I'm still very much researching into the nuances of these arguments from both sides. I believe that AI artists are technically artists, yes, but there's no originality behind it. There's nothing. Fully AI artists lack that creative innovation behind it because it's only a mixed They only make out their arts from the data set that they have of other paintings and artists. Think of someone copying another video on YouTube and making it as their own. That's the same thing as an AI, but through more subtle ways. Think of like many paintings and artistical drawings painted by many people given to an AI as a data set. The AI makes a new drawing out of it, but it's not technically original. The AI did not come up with it themselves. They were only trained with the data set that they have. So it's essentially it's a mixed form of plagiarism. So that's definitely what I think. There's no originality or creative process behind it, but I definitely agree on the fact that AI artists are not true artists. But where it gets really difficult to talk about is, are artists still considered artists if they use ideas from AI? Think of an artist who's struggling to find out about something. If they're using AI to find out the ideas that they want to draw, using their own creative mind, therefore, after, could it still be considered art because they used AI to assist them in coming up with ideas? Or is it not technically art? That in itself is a whole controversial way that I think people who take non nuanced stances, such as AI artists are not artists, that's where it comes into tension. And that's why I take a nuanced stance. Yes, AI artists are artists, it's just that they're inauthentic and lack that creative innovation behind